Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean. And in tonight's top stories, it takes us to St. Thomas, where the dredging of Lindbergh Bay has got people in an uproar. News Channel 8's Lee Carl reports.
Just behind me is this magnificent-looking Lindbergh Bay and Lindbergh Beach. And with me is Louis Delahaut, and he's part of that group that says, no, you're not going to dump anything in this beautiful beach and its beautiful waters because we cleaned it up before. Louis, good to see you.
Good to see you, Lee.
Okay, very good. Nice to have you here, and what a perfect, idyllic scene for what we're talking about.
Oh yes, we're sitting in probably one of the most beautiful beaches of St. Thomas, and I got involved in this controversy about 3 weeks ago when I was informed of the project of disposal of sand material in the bay. At first I thought it was a good idea and it would improve the beach, which by the way doesn't need much improvement, as you can see. However, I got some feedback from scientists who really were absolutely opposed to it, saying that we should look into it. So we went and hired a few scientists, and we went down in the bay and discovered that it was really quite a beautiful bay, full of activity and full of life. So my project has been to ensure that the Oasis, the ship that's planned to come to St. Thomas on December, makes it on December, because as president of Cardo Jewelers, I have a vested interest to make sure that the ship comes and the cruising industry is well received in St. Thomas. But at the same time, I try to come up with alternate solutions to help our friends, good friends at WICO and at the Port Authority. And sure enough, putting all our good minds together, we found some good solutions. We found that there is with a minor cost overrun over the project, minor percentage points, we could dispose of the sand in Puerto Rico disposal site if we got the approval, and requested the approval from the Army Corps of Engineers. And that would probably resolve that problem very simply.
I dove with a gentleman on Sunday, and we did film the corals.
We're looking at it right now. It's really
looking at it right now. Yes,
yeah.
It's on a beautiful day. You know, we admire what WICO and Port Authorities try to do, is bringing a large ship in St. Thomas, and I think that as a business person, I really have nothing against the growth of the Virgin Island. What we do have a problem with right now, it's where we're placing the dredging, and I think that Lindbergh Bay right now presently does not need any more components, that unknown specific material.
Toxic things.
It could be toxic, you know, but obviously the sludge, the silt that would cover the beach would not be pretty.
In St. Thomas, at beautiful Emerald Beach at Lindbergh Bay, Lee Carl for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Lee. And now the American Cancer Society has some news for you. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small.
It's all about the American Cancer Society, and today I'm with Audrey Brown right here and Vivian Furette, and they're board members on the American Cancer Society. And actually, it's a whole string of events that actually starts right now. It's all about awareness and testing. And Ms. Brown, why don't we start with you, and you're going to tell us all about it.
Well, hello, Wes, and hello to the listening audience out there. As you mentioned, we are members of the American Cancer Society, and we are here to promote awareness. And there is a calendar full of cancer, okay? Every month, just about every month in the year, is a named cancer. So today, we're in April. There isn't a named cancer, but however, there's some awareness that you need to do.
Yes.
And in April, it's the National Cancer Control Month, the National Minority Cancer Awareness Week, which is April 19th to the 25th, and also the National Volunteer Week, which is also April 19th to the 25th, and World Health Day, which is actually, it was yesterday, April 7th.
Right.
But more than this, we want to encourage everybody to go take your testing. Be tested, no matter what. Don't be afraid. Just go and take care of business, okay? And so that's what the American Cancer Society is here. We're here to help you. We help with anybody that, God forbid, is diagnosed with cancer, but we help with transportation to wherever you want to go and take your treatment. or with some medication. We do not, however, assist with paying for your treatment. We can't afford to do that. And basically, this is what we're here. This is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be here with you, West, every month. We're gonna become very good buddies.
Okay.
Because we want to promote awareness. We want to promote health, and everybody just to be healthy. And when you're healthy, you're happy.
Is there a phone number where people can reach you at?
The American Cancer Society in St. Croix, 778-2882, and in St. Thomas, 775-5373. Please use these numbers. We're there to support, we're there to help, and we definitely want to make our community healthier.
All right, and thanks for choosing News Channel 8 as a vehicle to get that message out monthly. We'll keep you updated and do the testing, do the right thing, because I'm sure that early detection can mean a longer life. It's pretty much that simple. With that, happy Easter, everyone. With the ladies from the American Cancer Society, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Thanks, Wes. And the Lieutenant Governor's wife, Cheryl Francis, has some news for you about her Stop the Bleeding program.
Stop the bleeding. That's right. With, of course, the rash of crime happening in the territory and the violence among our young people. I'm here sitting with Cheryl Francis, and of course, we're getting ready to debut the 2009 or the second annual Stop the Bleeding. Tell us a little bit about Stop the Bleeding before we start, and some of the events coming up.
Sure. Stop the Bleeding is an organization that's focused on youth and family issues, trying to bring peace back into our community by stopping that hurt and pain of our children, and also supporting families to come together and kind of connect again with their children. We are so excited right now because we have a public service announcement coming out where we're going to have the children talking directly to their parents. We want the impact to be one such that the parent can feel and understand what that child goes through on a daily basis. So we're hoping that once it comes out, people would stop, think about it for a minute, think about their families and what they can do to make it easier for their child as they go out through life, whether it's school or outside in the community.
Okay, this coming Saturday night at the St. Croix Central High School, you have your debut at the Hoop Classics.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that and what's going to take place.
Okay, what's going to happen is, we're going to have a lot of children there. We're going to have parents there. We want that the children that are the actors in the PSA, we want to give them their due deserve. We want their parents to see that they're novice and they themselves did this work to become stars, because they are stars. And we also want the parents to also appreciate the talent that their children has, and not to mention, of course, the message that's coming out with it. This is going to be on Saturday at Central High Gym. At 8 o'clock is when we're actually going to air it. We want is the parents to all come out. Now, we have parents across this territory. I say, parents, you need to come out. You need to see this. If you don't see it on Saturday, you're going to be missing a great thing. Am I right or wrong?
That's absolutely correct.
Absolutely. So we're prepared for it. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I've been talking about it. This is just the second phase of the movement that we have in this community with Stopping the Bleeding. We talked about the crime before with the family in our first PSA, and I'm sure everyone has seen that. And now we're talking about the children reaching out to their parents. And this is the first, actually the second PSA, but the first in a series of messages to parents, because we understand parents don't have all the answers. God knows none of us do, but we want to make sure we give you the support and the guidance to help you forward with making your family life better.
Anyway, thank you. And don't forget, Central High School, Saturday night at the Hoop Classic. It kicks off around 6 o'clock, but I'm sure your event will probably be during halftime.
That's right. 8 o'clock is when they're going to be showing the PSA.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Glenn.
And of course, keep in mind, keep it here at Channel 8 as we venture with Stop the Bleeding Incorporated, or a foundation, you call it. And of course, we urging everybody in the community to support this endeavor. For News Channel 8, I'm Glenn Drake.